Praise the Lord. Welcome to AIM. Guys, I am here at the house and I had our helper pick me some neem, just tear some branches from a tree growing in the wild out there. I've washed them, let them sit a bit, and getting ready to take them off of the stem. I will have them in my bowl, and then I will proceed to put them in my dehydrator and dehydrate them so that I can make our tea anytime I'm ready. I take about 2 handfuls of dried leaves for about a half gallon of water, and then I just bring it to a boil, let it sit and steep, and then I strain it out and put it in the refrigerator. And then we drink a little glass, like maybe this big of a glass, every morning. Nana drinks a little bit less, but he does drink it every morning. It's very bitter. I don't know, bitter stuff is good for you. And they say that neem is very good for you. Can't hurt, right? So you guys do your due diligence and your research on that and see what you can find out. It's neem, N-E-E-M, neem. So this is what the tree looks like. And it grows wild here. You see some of the leaves are new. That's the new growth. But this is a branch of it. So I have quite a bit. So I got quite a bit to process, and I thought I would have a chat with you guys today while I'm processing this to see where your mindset is at, right? How are you doing? Let's have a check-in. How are you guys doing? Right? How are things going for you? It's the new year, about halfway through January. A lot of times people struggle at this time. The holidays are over. Most times people have overspent and maybe even taken off extra time from work. And if you got a bonus, it's gone, right? New Year's came with its resolutions, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna grind, I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna make all my dreams come true. And here we are mid-January. And how's it going, guys? How's it going? I was caught up in all that too, but little by little, the Lord has pulled me out of that. Just for my own self, right? For my own self. The commercialism, the hustle and bustle of the whole holiday season, right? It's just can be quite overwhelming. It can be a lot of highs and very lows, right? Instead of being stable day to day, right? So this is just a check-in, guys. This is just a quick check-in with you guys to see how you are doing. I understand. I have done the New Year's resolution for so long, and it never worked. I could remember the last couple years that I was in the States and I was working, and like New Year's came around, we'd all gained weight, right? We had all gained weight, and I worked for a small company, and there was a challenge going around. Let's everybody put something in the pot, and then whoever loses the most weight by X day gets the whole pot, right? And they came to me and wanted me to do it, and come on, let's see, you can do it. And I said, really, guys, that will just set me up for failure. right? It will set me up for failure. Those types of things just don't work, right? And it might be a temporary fix. So we have all things like that, right? And I didn't do it. And they did it. And of course, somebody had to win, right? But the person that won didn't even really lose that much weight. And, you know, fast forward later in that year, they had gained it all back and some. So those types of things for me, I don't particularly like New Year's resolutions. I like what my husband likes to do, which is very beneficial, is to really assess the year. So how did things go for you that year, right? What were you able to improve on? Because we should all be trying to get better. So what were you able to improve on? What things were you able to do? What things were you able to accomplish? Like, what are some of the things, the wins, right? And where are some areas that maybe you didn't do so well? And those are areas you could focus on in the coming year, right? So I like the way he does that. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's just an assessment to see where you are and where you're going. Any journey that you're on, you do have to assess where you're at, right? If you're taking a long road trip and you're going down the road, you're going down the highway, and you know, you can even, when you're just driving, you're enjoying maybe your music, you're worshiping, you're driving, you can forget where you're at, right? It happens. And then you have to think about it and say, hey, wait a minute, where am I at? Oh yeah, I know where I'm at. And then you keep going, right? Am I on the right path? Am I going, did I miss my turn, right? So I look at it the same way, and I think it's very good. And I like to assess like that, but my heart goes out to those of you who are still caught up in the whole commercialism part of the holiday, and maybe the disappointment of the resolutions, right? So my heart goes out to you, and I just want to encourage you guys, don't give up. Don't give up. Just stay your course, right? Take each day as it comes, right? Sufficient are the worries and concerns for today, right? And me, I had to learn that. I really had to learn that, because I'm one that likes to plan, right? So I like to plan. I like to know this, right? And then go for it. But I really had to learn that you can't plan your whole entire life out. That you have to enjoy, right? And I'm still working through that. You have to enjoy the day that is set before you. You have to focus on what things are really beneficial and what things can be left, right? Because I'm the type of person that from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, I will work, I will be busy, I will be doing everything, all the things. Everything has to be perfect. And I'm really working on that. And it's taking time to come out of all of that. It's taking a lot of time and consistency. But I'm working on it. So I just try to keep it steady, right? Since I got out of all of that holiday hustle and bustle and overspending and New Year's resolution and disappointment and all of that, I mean, things are a lot better for me during the holidays. I don't really do much, don't really worry about anything, don't have that stress. I don't disappoint anyone. And I don't disappoint myself and put on more on myself than what I can handle. And we are just steady with our lives, with our walk, our spiritual walk. We are steady with that every day, right? My husband and I don't have to worry about going out and buying each other elaborate gifts and stuff like that. We value our marriage every day, right? And we take time for that every day. And we're there for each other every day. And we're there to encourage one another. And do we buy each other stuff? Yes, we do. But we don't have to wait for one day out of the year, right? Do we have special time together? Do we have family time together? Yes, we do all the things. But we don't focus on it on one particular time, right? We esteem every day alike for us. That's for us. And I can tell you it's very freeing. And every day we try to live for the Lord the best we can. And every day we focus on Him, right? So it's more of a steady growth and a steady pace and growth, right? Rather than, oh, it's getting to be Christmas time. We got to show everybody we appreciate them and all of the things. And then we got to do this, we got to do that. We got to go into debt. We got to get all the stuff. And we got to get another decoration and another this and another that. We don't have to worry about that stuff. Guys, when I tell you how freeing it is, I just want you to know it's so freeing, right? And the New Year's, right? You don't have to beat yourself up. And change comes with slow, consistent progress over time, right? Not this is, okay, the clock has hit midnight, it's January 1st. We are starting for whatever, right? A lot of people go on a diet because they overate during the holidays, right? We don't worry about that as well. Used to be the cookies, the cakes, the meals, the everything. But we don't worry about that now. If we want a dessert, we have a dessert throughout the year, right? Whatever we want, when we want it. We don't have to wait and overdo it at one point in the year. And then now we're setting ourselves up for failure because we're trying to lose that weight, right? And it's hard. It's hard. And I guess this is just a chat video, right? I just want to check in with you guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? I pray you're doing well. And I pray that as the new year has come, and I didn't want to do this type of video in the first couple of days of the new year. I want to give it some time. And I want to ask you, how's your New Year's resolution going? How's that going for you? Is it going good? I'm thankful and I'm blessed to know if it's going well and you're doing well with what you wanted to do, right? But for most, I'm sure it's been difficult, and I'm pretty sure if you're like I was when I was doing it, you've already slipped, right? You wanted to exercise more this year. Maybe you're struggling to keep doing it. You wanted to eat healthier, and maybe now, you're tired and you just went and bought that fast food or whatever. I want to encourage you guys. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. What did you want to do and why? Why did you want to do it? Don't give up on it, okay? Just push forward. Just push forward. Don't worry about the first of the year. How about in 2025, let's make it a point to just try to do things a bit better than we did before, right? If you do that each year, each month, right? Each week, just try to get a little bit better than you were before. Before you know it, you'll reach your goals, guys. Right? Like us here. I mean, I never would have imagined. And then being here, this type of life is not for everybody, okay? Let me just give that disclaimer. This type of lifestyle is not for everybody. But homesteading, having your little garden, having your animals, right? Having a farm, guys. Oh, it's just amazing. And being able to be out of the rat race, the work, right? Because we've outsourced so many things. We have outsourced so much. We need a job to make money to pay our bills, right? And a lot of times we take things on credit because it's how we grew up, right? We're used to it. We don't buy a house outright, we get a mortgage, right? Most of the time we don't buy a car outright, we get a car payment. We need the things, right? We want the things and we want them now. We don't want to save up for them. So we have credit card, right? Holidays come. We don't want to leave anybody out. Our hearts are pure and good. We want to give. We want to show our appreciation. So therefore we go into debt again, right? And then we're working hard to pay all the things and just have a little bit of enjoyment, right? We work hard and you need to enjoy and you get tired, right? You've put all your energy into a company and then you come home and you have all the things, right? And you're tired. So then you buy food out because you're tired to cook. You have laundry, you have to clean. You can't leave the dishes like that or the floors like that or the laundry undone. You have children maybe or grandchildren. You're helping with homework. You're serving at your church. You're doing all the things and you're tired. So then you go and buy some food out to eat, right? Instead of cooking your food. You don't have time to garden, right? You have to buy the food. And it's just a big spiral, guys. It's just a big spiral. And when you sit back and look at it, like you're making people rich off of your energy and your life. And at the end of the day, you're going back and buying products from them, the same people. You're buying their products, you're buying their goods, you're buying their services because all of your energy is spent because you had to go to work. It's just a vicious cycle, guys. And I want to give you my opinion from the other side of it, from coming out of it. You don't just all of a sudden move here and you're out of it, because the mindset is still there. The work ethic is still there, right? For those of us who have excellent work ethics, we excel at everything, any job they give us and things of that nature. What I can say is moving here to Ghana and doing our own things, I still stay way too busy than I should, right? I should take more time and rest. And when I look at it, have my garden right here. The trees that have been planted, the animals that are being raised, the dogs. I didn't have time to have dogs. The dogs are here. They're all sleeping now because it's getting hot and it's during the day, and they like to be out running around at night when it's cool. I bought these leaves in US. In the US, I bought these leaves. This right here would probably be about $100 worth of leaves, if not more. They picked them free for me here, guys. And all I have to do is my labor. I just take it, I pull it off the stem, I put it in my bowl. I've washed them already, right? Simple, right? I'm sitting down, I'm here, I'm outside. I have a beautiful tropical view. I mean, and when I fill this up, I'm gonna put this in my dehydrator, right? I brought my dehydrator, electric dehydrator. By the end of the day, they're gonna be dry. I'm gonna put them in my bag, my burlap bag I have to keep them. And then I'm gonna use them for months and make my neem tea that I'm gonna drink every day. I mean, I'm just enjoying. This is my work, right? Before, I used to go work in a plastics company and deal with all the stress, breathing in the plastic chemical fumes and, you know, on the cement floors all day, back and forth, 10,000, 12,000, 14,000 steps. That's in a small company. The stress of everything of it, guys. I have run the gamut of positions in that company, up to production coordinator, right? There was the owners, there was the general manager, and then there was me, right? I've done it. I started as a machine operator, right? I've done all the things. And what I can tell you is this work environment beats them all. And you can do it too. If you like to grow your own things, if you like to be self-sufficient to some extent. I still buy things, I do. But the farm and the chickens laying the eggs are what produce income for us to be able to go out and buy the things that maybe we didn't buy. I have plenty of tomatoes in the freezer, but I also like fresh tomatoes, right? So I'm gonna go and buy some. And I'm gonna use the money from what I've made here to go and buy those things. So what I'm saying is, I used to go and buy this. Now, I don't go and buy it. I just process it myself, right? I process it myself. I couldn't do that there in the situation that I was in. If you can do, like, I follow the Holler Homestead, okay? They were in California and they sold everything. And they moved all the way to North Carolina. And they have built their homestead. And they are doing all the things. And they're even teaching others how to do it. And you can tell it's hard work, guys. It's hard work. But you're working hard anyway. And it's not the lifestyle that you're doing, that you're working your feet, right? Your feet hurt. Your legs hurt. You're breathing in things that we're not meant to breathe in if you're working in some type of factory, right? I just want to encourage you guys. Really sit down and have a heart-to-heart with yourself. And begin to plan what you want. This is worth it, guys. It's worth every frustration, every unsurety, right? Because change is not easy. Change isn't easy. Look at the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. It's not easy, right? But the process makes you stronger. The process makes you healthier, right? And imagine here, what am I going to do? Should I have just retired? We are not retirement age. Guys, mid-50s, okay? We're not retirement age. We are not getting retirement. And as a matter of fact, when it is time for me to be able to get Social Security, I can't guarantee that will be there. You don't know tomorrow, right? I have a ways to go. And honestly, I couldn't have kept working like I was working and made it to that age. But now I'm healthier, I'm stronger, I'm happier, right? I'm happier. We're way better off. Our house is paid for. All of our vehicles are paid for. You can't ship your vehicle to Ghana unless it's paid for. All of our vehicles are paid for. Our house is paid for. We don't have a water bill because we have a well, a borehole. Only thing is like electricity. Yes, you have to pay car insurance here. Yes, you do have to keep your registration and your inspection and stuff up. Those types of things. When you get sick, you pay for the doctor, okay? You don't pay insurance every week. Do the math, guys. Add it up. How much are you paying in insurance? And the medical bills there, the medical costs there are so much more because they have to have insurance and everything of that nature, right? So the way the system is there, it's more expensive, right? Is it better? I beg to differ. I don't think it is. You can get top-notch quality health care here at a fraction of the cost because they don't have all the bureaucracy, red tape. They don't have to pay for lawsuit insurance and all of that, as far as I know. I'm just guessing at some of the things that drive the healthcare cost up, right? So here, you have to pay when you go to the doctor. They do have national health insurance, which you can get, and it pays for some. It pays for some things, right? So it is good, but and it's free. But basically, if you saved all the money you're putting into insurance and save that money, you'll be surprised. You probably even have some left over at the end of the year after you paid all your medical bills, right? Unless you're very sick. So it's a different way of life, right? It's a different way of life. But in my opinion, it's way healthier. I'm way happier. And I just want to encourage you guys. This video was actually going to be a test video to see how my camera's set up and the sound and all of that. But as I'm talking, I think I'm just gonna put it up like that, guys. I just want to have a chat with you guys. I just wanted to encourage you. Make your plan. Make your plan. I still have all my name to do. I might shoot another video while I'm doing that, but I don't know. Once I just started talking to you, I want to encourage you, okay? I want to encourage you. Many of you are feeling down. You're feeling the after holiday blues, right? It's winter time in many places. It's cold. School has been closed. You haven't been able to make it to work. You have bills. You have things you want to do. Your paycheck might even be short now, or you're using your vacation up already and your personal time in January. All the things. And I want to encourage you. You don't know what tomorrow holds, right? How do you start a journey of 1,000 miles? You have to take a first step, right? You have to put on your clothes, your shoes, get your bag together. You have to prepare yourself to get up and walk that journey, right? That's your plan, right? Putting on your armor, put on the whole armor of God. And how about spending some time in prayer? And then how about jotting down a plan, guys? How about jotting down a plan? And keep it and start working off of that. And I'm not saying in a year, whatever. Just take one step, guys. You never know. You could decide to go from here to Achimota Mall. I'm in Ghana. You can go from here to Achimota Mall and say, okay, it'll take me about 30 minutes to get there. But you don't know what's along the way, right? You could have a detour. They could have paved another section of road. You could get there quicker, right? They could have a detour and it could take you longer. So you don't know. But you do have to plan and you do have to set out. And what I can tell you guys is that we did not know how we would get to this stage. We planned and we had what we wanted to do, and then we just started implementing it one step at a time. And you guys can do it too. Don't get discouraged, guys. Please. Just make a plan of what you want your life to look like. Is it moving here to Ghana? Most of you, it is. And you've heard a lot of stories and a lot of people who have gotten ripped off and their whole money stolen and everything. Guys, we're here to help, right? We're here to help. We're here to help you with your questions. Please be mindful though, guys. Please be mindful. When my husband tells you whatever the Lord lays on your heart to give, that's what it is. Whatever the Lord lays on your heart to give, okay? Consultation, we're here to help, guys. We're here to answer your questions, right? You're not gonna pay to get on a WhatsApp call with us, right? But please, we have had people taking up hours of our time with question after question after question after question. I'm talking emailing 21 questions and then getting on an hour and a half call multiple times from the same people, right? We don't mind helping, but please just try to be a little bit mindful, okay? We don't mind helping at all, but do realize that we too are here, and we too are busy. Have multiple businesses that we're working in. We have farm, and we have the animals here, the household to take care of. So be mindful of that, okay? But we're here to help. We're here to help. We want to see many other people succeed as we have. As far as lands, guys, do your due diligence. Please, please, don't shortcut it, right? We're here to help. We will not recommend any land unless we know it's legit. There's still a few plots close to us. You could be our neighbor. There's probably about 3. I haven't really put it out there, which I know I should, because people are looking for land. I haven't really put that out there, but there's about 3 plots, I believe, left over here and you're on the outskirts of Accra, the GA West District, GA West District of Accra. So you guys can look that up if you want to be our neighbors. I mean, your neighbors here. What, you'll just come and, hey, I'm trying to raise my goats and I've lost the babies again. What can I do? Oh, okay, we had that same problem. What I realized is with the goats, if you supplement them with some cow's milk, and I'll let their mother also feed them, but supplement them with cow's milk, they grow strong and healthy, and you'll keep your goats every time. Oh, wow, neighbor, thank you. You see, things like that. We're here, right? We're not going anywhere. We're not hiding, right? We are not purchasing land and beginning to build and then realizing there's a problem, right? You know, they talk about litigation-free land and all of that. That's fine. But something had to be paid at some point, right? So free land isn't free. Let me just tell you that. There are expenses and costs in it, okay? Building isn't easy. Let me tell you that. I don't want you going in with a false idea and then getting disappointed or discouraged and abandoning your project. It's not easy, right? You will get frustrated. It's a different system. But at the end of the day, guys, our house is paid for, right? Our house is paid for. We don't have a mortgage, no rent, no lease, no mortgage. We're free. So you guys can do the same thing. I'm not trying to sell you a piece of land, but I just want you to know, if you're just not even knowing how to go about it and you do want to start, you can contact us. AAIMCS.com. Go to the contact us page and and find my husband Maxwell Mensah on WhatsApp and call him. Call him, guys, and talk to him. Ask him how the process goes, right? Ask him, tell him you don't know anything. How does it work? What happens? How does it go? Right? He'll be more than happy to talk to you. I'll be more than happy to get on there with him and speak with you guys. Come for a visit. Can you do that? Come for a visit. Okay? Come for a visit. He also offers transportation service if you need to be picked up from the airport, taken to your hotel. There is a guest house that we know of that people have been very satisfied with. If you would like the number to that guest house, it's not far from us. He can give you that number. He can set that up for you and make sure that they take good care of you there. If you want to find your own accommodations, find it, right? Find it. Please, guys, though, don't go to Kempinski and spend $500 a night. There's other nice hotels, right? Unless that's just your thing. But right now, if you're coming to Ghana and you're trying to figure out if you want to move here, right? Which is a good idea. I would suggest you take a visit first. See if you want to move here. Don't spend all your money on a hotel, right? Get a nice one. Be comfortable, but don't spend all your money there, okay? And then go and see the regions. Go and see Cape Coast region. Go and see Abri. Go and see the Eastern region. Go and see different places. If you want to come and see the land that's available here, we're here, right? Just travel a bit, okay, guys, and see, get a feel for it. Where do you want to stay? Okay, I would suggest to you, if you want to stay in Accra, get an area like ours that is up and coming, okay? Don't try to get in the middle where all you're gonna have is cement, right? Just get yourself a little place. We have 4 plots. That's what we have. Others have bought 2, and I know they are going to be more than happy. They're going to be able to do everything they want to do on 2 plots. It's not as cheap as a small town, which is about an hour out from where we are, maybe 40 minutes, right? Towards the Mipom area, okay? That area is cheaper. It is, because it takes you longer to get to Accra, which is where everything is, right? But if you're okay with that, that would be, if I was choosing, back when we were trying to figure out where we were going to be, that's where I would have chosen. But I'm thankful that my husband chose here, because we are still very close to Accra. And, well, we're in Accra, but we're very close to the mall. We're getting even closer with the road construction to our church and our church family and anything else we wanted to do. So, I don't know, guys. This has just been basically a chat. I want to encourage you. How are things going with your Ghana plan? Don't use up all your vacation already, guys, and don't spend any more money wasting it on, like I always tell Nana, if he has 5 CDs, do you want to buy biscuits that you're going to poop out, or do you want to spend that money on something else? That maybe a car, right? A toy car that you can play with, or a book, or something like that, right? Maybe you can't get that with 5 CDs. Maybe grandma has to add a little bit, and you can get a car that you can play with for a long time. So that's what I'm going to tell you guys. Quit spending money unnecessarily on things you're going to poop out, right? Quit eating that fast food. It's not good for you. Quit blowing your money on a Starbucks coffee, right? Quit. Start saving your money. Don't spend your money on a very high-priced hotel when you come to Ghana. Book yourself a couple of nights or however much if you really have to. But then go to a moderate hotel, guys. A moderate place. Go to the guest house. That's very nice and accommodating. And get your feel for Ghana, okay? If it's your first trip, get your feel. What I want to give you an assignment. Make sure you have a passport. Make sure you get your yellow fever shot. And make sure you get your visa, right? Yeah, and don't wait, guys. Get those things. Get those things. You waste money on so much stuff. If you get your visa and decided to come, you'll be glad you got it. If you get your visa and you ended up not coming, it's not anything, right? So don't worry about it. But I just want you guys to get out of the trap. And you're not going to get out overnight. And if you wait a whole nother year to take action, you're going to be in the same place, if not worse off, than you are right now. Take action, guys. Be encouraged. Don't let the holidays on the new year get you down. Don't let all of that disappointment get you down. If you had a great time and you're not regretting and you're not disappointed, I'm glad. Then this video probably wasn't for you. But most of you are probably feeling a bit down and discouraged right now. So what I want to tell you is be encouraged. Have you already purchased land here in Ghana and you're building and you're getting frustrated and you don't know if they're cheating you and you don't know how the system works and you don't know, how they're telling you this and then you don't know if it's that because you're not used to it? Guys, just feel free to contact us, right? We've been there, we've gone there, we've gone through it. We're here. We see others going through it, right? We're helping others. So sometimes we have people we've helped come here. They're YouTubers. You'll see them on YouTube. We help them come here. They still call us. Several people still call us and ask us questions, and we're here for them, right? Let me tell you guys, the wall can be expensive. Yes, it can be. But it's well worth it, right? So be encouraged, guys. The wall is expensive. Be encouraged. If you just want to kick around ideas, I don't know. Should we make a group? I don't know, guys. I really don't have a lot of time to manage a group, but I do want to help. I do want to help. And I've seen a lot of you out there and a lot of you on YouTube now, and you bought land kind of out in the boonies, we would call it. And you're struggling a bit with that, with the roads, with the electric. You know, it can be a struggle. And then you're out there, right? But a community like this, where we have an association that has come together, where nobody's regulating what you do on your land, right? But we come together and we put up street lights, and we've helped repair parts of the road together. We're not waiting for government, right? We're not waiting for government. And we know each other, and we know the businesses each other has, and we help each other. And they come and buy eggs from us, and we buy plumbing supplies from them, and things like that, guys, right? Yeah, I just want to encourage you. It can be done. Just be careful out there, guys. Be careful. Be prayerful. And be careful. And we're here. We're here to help. We're not here to gouge you. We're not here. Be mindful that, yes, it is our time and our energy and our resources, but we're not here to gouge you. We're not here to make a business becoming rich from you. That's not what we're here to do. We have a 50-acre farm that we're cultivating and reaping the harvests from. The cocoa, and the Lord willing, the coconut soon, and plantain, and we have eggs. We have poultry farming we're doing, and we're making money from that, right? So we do have businesses that we are doing. Our whole business is not to make money off of the diasporans who want to come here, right? But if we go and see land, it costs. You have to pay what is called bush allowance, okay? Unless, if I own the land, right? Let's say I own these 3 plots over here, and I'm gonna take you to see them. I'm not gonna charge you, okay? I'm gonna walk over there with you and show you the plots, right? But some places where you go, you have to pay a bush allowance, because you can't just go on the property. You think people won't see you, but they will see you. They know what's going on around in their town. So they will see you and come and ask what you're doing, right? So you can't just go there by yourself. You have to go there with a family member that owns the land. So, and that person takes money, right? They take money. And then also the gas or petrol, whatever you're used to calling it, you have to go with a truck, right? Because you don't know what you're going to encounter along the way, especially with the road construction and stuff of that nature. So you go with the truck. So just the gas for the truck. My husband doesn't even charge for his time, right? He just makes time for you to go and show you. So those are the expenses. I just want you guys to know that up front. And if you're looking for land on your own here in Ghana, or a place to rent, like an apartment, they do have agents, and those agents charge. Okay, so I just want you to know that. They charge. Things are done different here in Ghana than they are in the States. In the States, if you want to purchase, you sign an agreement with a real estate agent so that they know that their time and money and resources are not going to be wasted, that you're not going with 10 different people, right, to try and find a property and purchase it. So you sign a contract with them, and if you guys are in the Greensboro area, right, or surrounding, and you need a good real estate agent, I have one for you. Just let me know in the comments, or WhatsApp me, and I'll give you her. Guys, she is awesome. She is awesome. So let me know if you're trying to sell your house or something in the North Carolina area, Greensboro area to be specific. But things work different here. They work different here, right? People can't just go and drive everywhere and show you places. When they go, like if I'm gonna show you an apartment, I'm not talking about the yellow house, because the yellow house is different. We have a relationship with the owner, so that's different. That's not gonna cost you anything to go and look at the yellow house. But let's say I find an apartment in a Masterman, right? And you want to see it, right? Even if I'm not going to charge you anything, the person who's going to show the apartment charges something, because they have to come there, right? They have to pay for transportation to come there and show it to you. So I just want you guys to know the system is different, okay? It's different. Everything has its good and bad points, right? So that's what I want to let you guys know. If you need help, we are not here to make a living off of helping you move here. We're not here to make a living off of helping you come to visit, okay? We understand how life is there in the States, right? And we understand how things are here, and we see the opportunity that is not there, right? The opportunity is here for you to be self-sufficient and do your own thing. And I just want to encourage you. We're here to help. And be mindful too, guys. I mean, if you want to help us, if you want to support us in any way, feel free. If we've given you value, as some have, super thanks. It's better though. The super thanks, look it up, okay? How much does a creator get from the super thanks? Look that up and see. You'll be surprised, right? But we do appreciate it. Our daughter has Cash App, and she sends the money to us through Remitly. Or if you have Remitly, it's a good one to have. And if we spend time with you and bring you value, and you feel the Lord leading you to give us something, then that's how we operate, right? And I don't know what else I can say, guys, but we don't charge you just to answer your phone call on WhatsApp, right? We'll spend time with you, and we love talking to you guys. It just I don't know, just start, guys. Just start. For those of you who haven't done anything yet, get a passport. Let 2025 be the year you get a passport, even if you don't want to come to Ghana, right? You don't have to come to Ghana. There's plenty of other places, but get a passport. Then from there, work on a plan. Take a vacation, guys. You're going to spend that money anyway. So put it towards a nice vacation and come and see what it's like for yourself, okay? If the Lord is calling you to move here, then come to be able to see the area you want to live in, okay? If you don't want to spend the money on the vacation for doing that, I get it, because we didn't. I didn't come here till we already purchased this land, right? So I get it. Then we can have a conversation, because the small town's not for everybody. And Accra is not for everybody, okay? So we'll have a conversation and see what we can find out and advise you. And then you do your due diligence as well, okay, guys? Like I said, we are here. We're not running. We've been here for over 2 years in our paid-for house. Imagine how much money you would have if you didn't have to pay for rent or a mortgage, right? And the other thing I want to say to you is if you are so inclined, right? What would be very, very wise is for you to take some time and learn about online business, right? Whatever you can do online. I don't know your skill set. It's vast out there, right? I'm not talking about, you know, trading and stuff like that. If that's your thing, so be it. But can you teach English? Can you make a course? Can you write an ebook? Can you be an affiliate marketer? Can you recommend Amazon products? Or lots of places have affiliate marketing, right? Whatever, guys, just do your research. Type in stuff that you think you can do online to make money. If you can earn a little bit US dollars online, right? And be here in Ghana and do it remotely, that's the key. That's the key. If you can't, it's still okay. There are many, 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 many businesses you can do here. It depends on your skill set. If you can fix small engines like chainsaws and things of that nature, very, very beneficial here. Motorcycles, are you good with motorcycles? Oh, the motorcycles here are plenty, right? You good at fixing cars? There's plenty of work there. Are you good at building cement? Are you a mason? A lot of cement work goes on here. Tiler, there's a lot of tiling going on here. And all those kinds of things. So there's that, it's endless, guys. It's endless. So I just want to encourage you with that. Wow. I'm sure this video is long. I haven't even looked at it. I hope the view is good. I haven't done my name yet. Like I said, guys, I was just sitting here to do a short clip to make sure everything was good with the video. And I just wanted to talk to you and encourage you. And I want to leave you with that. And I want to leave you with, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. That's what I want to leave you guys with. And God is no respecter of persons, right? I look at the Holler Homestead. I love that channel. And I think to myself, wow, they got it going on. They got it going on. And nowadays, when I look at our place, right? And our homestead, I feel like some of you guys are thinking the same thing. Wow. They're so big. They're so established. They've done so much. I could never get there. Guys, we are nobody special except in Christ Jesus. All glory to God for all he has done. And you can do it too. Don't undersell yourself. You can do it. You can do it. Don't try to build any big giant mansion, guys. Get you land and build you something you can live in for now. And then work on the rest later. Right? You build, ours is 3-bedroom home, right? We have provision where we can go ahead and make 2 rooms, and we have a whole plot back here. We can build another house on there if we ever want to, right? So do that. Start there. Start on something small and tackle that, and then go from there. Guys, we're here. Let me know. Let me know where you're watching from, first of all. Let me know what time is it, where you are, and where you're watching from. I'm thinking about doing some live videos, but I really don't know about the time. I can check my analytics, but it's a little hard to decipher for me. Let me know what time it is where you are and when you're watching this, and let me know where you are. And then maybe I can see if enough people are watching at a specific time. I can try and go live where I can answer some of your questions. Try and get it on a day maybe that my husband can be there too. He's been super busy lately, guys. Shout out to him. He's been doing an awesome job with everything. But anyway, I'd like to get on live and just have a conversation with you guys. I see other lives. I jump in when I can, and I'm really inspired by it. I'm inspired by their conversations and the way that we can build community like that. So let me know in the comments if you're still hanging out with me while I'm just talking. Thank you. And I hope and pray it has encouraged you. Okay guys, I'm gonna let you go at that. I gotta see if I can even put this video up, but I'm gonna let you go at that. Till next time, God bless you.